Thoughts on Kansas City, Tony Tao?
I liked Kansas City.
You got to speak up. There's a lot of noise in
I liked Kansas City.
Yeah, why?
Downtown felt like a small town. I don't know if that makes sense. The downtown was nice. The skyline's, adorable. But it just kind of had this small town feel to it.
So we have found Ozarkland, and according to the signs coming in, there's a promise of fudge.
We're gonna up our snack game. It's not a long drive between St. Louis to Kansas City. It's like 300 miles, I think. So we're just gonna take our time and stop in the weird places.
So let's go see what Ozarkland is all about. Oh my God, so we almost had a crisis at Ozarkland. We got to the front door, cash only, their internet was down. We weren't going to get any fudge, but luckily there was a gas station within short driving distance that had an ATM. So now we got money for Ozarkland and fudge. Crisis averted. We got fudge money.
Okay.
So I do believe that Ozarkland has anything a traveler could need. We got Ozarkland maple syrup, Ozarkland jams and jellies, obligatory Ozarkland Elvis mugs, John Wayne puzzles. Well, of course, why not? Oh hey, that's that same plate that we saw in Memphis. Rainbow unicorns. You can never have enough of those. Pink lady guns. See, I told you you could never have enough.
Did you want to get your fudge?
Oh, we're getting fudge.
I know. Apparently that's why we stopped here.
All right, so fudge is on board. I was getting 2 little chunks of fudge. These 2 little chunks of fudge.
But if you buy 2 more, you got 4 more.
So now we got enough fudge to get us all the way to California, I think. So I've had this saying I've been using for years for being in the middle of nowhere. I call it being in the middle of Bumble, Missouri. I now know what Bumble, Missouri looks like. It looks like this. I would agree with you. It had a very small town feel to it. It had really good breweries. We hit like 3 or 4 of them. River Bluff was the first one. They had a really good amber. What did you have there?
Oh, I had this lawn that it was like a berry, but it also had a hint of pepper, which was fascinating, and I loved it. I thought it was great. It was very flavorful.
And then we hit a couple other breweries in what's called Brewers Alley. The one that I will mention that was our favorite was Border Brewing. What put Border Brewing a step above everybody else was the gentleman behind the counter running the taps. He was great, man. We had a really long conversation with him about Kansas City as well. Just a really, really genuine, nice guy. Because it's not just about the beer in a brewery. It's about those conversations and meeting people. And he was just amazing.
Well, and the brewery, on the TV, on one TV they had Bob Ross. On the other TV, they had the Breakfast Club. I mean, yeah. You can't beat that.
In the morning, we went to this art museum. I forget the name of it, but they had like an outdoor sculpture garden that you could walk through. So we walked through that with Gracie. So we're at the art museum. We're walking through and looking at all of this absolutely beautiful, well thought out art. But then we come around the corner and we're like, oh cool, look at this, it's a giant shuttlecock. We're such...
Who doesn't like a big shuttlecock? 100% so glad we came here. This is probably one of my favorite stops.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I mean, the artwork around this place is really, really cool, and it gave us a chance to kind of walk Gracie a little bit and get some of her energy out. Highly, highly recommend this place. I'm titling this Thick.
No, she's not thick. She is a voluptuous Earth Mother overflowing with cosmic energy. I'm a overflowing, voluptuous Earth Mother overflowing with cosmic energy.
I would agree. And there was a cool glass labyrinth maze that I walked through. It's a little disorienting sometimes. Yeah, walked right into it. Walked right into it again. I'm twisted around. You're not going to be able to fix that makeup. It's been too warm. It's just not going to happen for you. We just experienced the most amazing dog-friendly thing ever. It is an establishment called Bar K. Or Bark, however you want to pronounce it. It's a dog park that also has like a bar and food and restaurant associated with it. And they have it all sectioned out to where you have an area that's like all dogs, so all dogs can kind of hang out and play. And that's where we met Waffle and Todd. Waffle was kind of barky, but was a really cool dog. Tell them about Todd.
Todd was a little Chihuahua, much smaller than Gracie, and was like the bitch.
How you doing, Todd? You're just a sweet little one, aren't you? Todd was probably the smallest dog that we saw at Bar K, and Todd had taken upon herself to be the warden of Bar K.
Of the all dog.
Of all dogs. So she just ran around like telling all the dogs what to do. And amazingly enough, they all listened to her. Right here is the warden of the joint, Todd.
You're the biggest dog here. Honestly, the biggest.
And then we moved to the like small dog area.
We went to the medium dog and met Ellie.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about Ellie.
We should talk about Ellie.
Ellie, you know how there's always that one person that's just annoying? That was Ellie.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And the owner, I'm so sorry. And it's like, oh.
Well, no, at one point the owner said, "I'm so sorry. Are you okay with this?"
I'm like, no.
And my response wasn't, but should have been, well, if you have to tell me you're sorry, then I'm probably not okay with it.
Because your dog's an asshole.
You know how every place you've worked in your life, there's that one person?
That was Ellie.
We moved from the all dogs to just the small dog section.
There were Chihuahuas and Pekingese and Pomeranians.
There was a Pomeranian that looked like a friggin' stuffed animal.
Oh my God.
But the little puppy that she was chasing, I have no idea what kind of dog that was, but I petted it and it was like petting a cloud. It was just like the softest dog ever.
It was like if you died and went to heaven, you're in this little doggy park.
Yeah. Go make friends. Man, don't drink my beer, go make friends. We had a great time.
We really did. We really had a good time in Kansas City.
I think it's definitely going on our list of possible places to retire to.
Yeah, they got a football team.
Yeah, to have a football team again would be fun. All right, well now we are off to Colby, Kansas, because it's a halfway spot between Kansas City and Denver, which is our next spot.
It's still 6 hours away, so it's a bit of a drive. It's across the whole state.
All right, so that's it. We will see you, probably the next time we see you will be Denver. It probably won't be Colby, Kansas. Talk to you soon.